was debunked.
But our next guest has been firing back against those siding with Clinton, and he is pointing to facts. He knows all about them. He's the author of Clinton Cash. Peter Schweizer joins us today from Florida. Peter, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, guys.
So to the critics of these things, you know, Hillary Clinton this week said that if they appointed a special counsel, that would be an abuse of power. There's really no there when it comes to this thing, this Uranium One deal and everything else. Is that right?
No. I mean, there's a lot there, Steve. Look, we know the front page of the Wall Street Journal reported last year that 5 field offices of the FBI were investigating the Clinton Foundation. They felt they had compelling evidence. They went to the Obama Justice Department looking for subpoenas, the ability to wiretap, et cetera, and they were turned down. So you've got a lot of people in the FBI who think there's fire and not just smoke. And, you know, her claim that this has been litigated, it hasn't. There hasn't been one congressional hearing about this. There hasn't been any serious questioning of Hillary Clinton about this. She's avoided it. So my point has been from the beginning, let's investigate to find out exactly what went on. And I don't know why that's such a radical idea.
Well, it's not. Peter, you wrote the book and that in many ways started this, or at least provided evidence, exposed the smoke, if you will. For this to move forward, what other shoes could drop that you believe, as someone who's got access to a lot of different sources? Do you see new corners being turned?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. First of all, we're in the process right now of translating a video in 2010 smuggled out of a Kazakh prison by the Kazakh former head of the Kazakh Kazatomprom, the Kazakh Atomic Agency. And he describes in great detail how Hillary Clinton, then a shook down Kazakh officials, refusing to meet with them. She was on the Senate Armed Services Committee. She had oversight of money going to Kazakhstan, refused to meet with them unless they gave uranium concessions to Frank Giustra. They certainly did so, and then a couple of months later, Frank Giustra sent $30 million to the Clintons. That video has never been translated. That's going to be interesting. And this new informant, high-level lobbyist, well-paid lobbyist for Russian interests, I think is going to have a lot to say on this subject as well.
Sure. In fact, the word is that he provided the FBI, because he's working with the FBI, they said, go ahead and keep paying him your own money. Eventually he asked for the money back, and the government said no. But he has video, apparently, of suitcases full of money, of bribe money. And, Peter, we had Victoria Tenzing on yesterday, who is his attorney, who said that when this guy was working with the FBI, watching the bribery, he was telling his FBI handlers, and they were saying, oh, we're monitoring this. We're reporting directly to the director of the FBI, and we're reporting it as well to the President of the United States, Barack Obama. So he knew about the bribery, and they still let it go through.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty remarkable story. I have not met this informant, but look, he was high level. He was a lobbyist for Cassidy and Associates, which is one of the premier lobbying firms in Washington, D.C. He set up his own practice. He was being paid by this Russian government entity $50,000 a month to serve as a lobbyist. And when you look at the legal documents, what was his job? Part of his job contract with the Russian government was to improve the view of Russia and to help set up meetings with these officials, with officials in the administration, on Capitol Hill, and other members of the Washington elite. So he's definitely an insider, and it's going to be very interesting to see what he has to say.
A little bribery goes a long way, apparently.
Especially when you were going to be the President of the United States, but then when you weren't, people take a look at it. Peter, thanks a lot.